Yeah, so finally, there has been some good news from the National Military Council of UK. So NMC UK yesterday released a statement about reviewing the English language requirements in the application process, which is a good news. Finally, our cries have been heard. I know a couple of years ago, and even within this year, there were petitions all over from internationally trained nurses, from overseas nurses who are already practicing in the UK. People were petitioning the NMC UK to have a second look at their English language requirements because of a couple of factors. People were struggling in getting the required band score, and people were arguing the fact that they've had all their trainings or schooling or education being taught in the English language medium, so there wasn't the need for them to sit again for any English or any English standardized test to test their competencies with the English language. Their cries have been heard. Their cries have been heard. So now NMC UK is going to review. As I said, the statement was released yesterday, and this is an excerpt from the statement. It reads from the second paragraph: in our strategy, we commit to continuing to improve the support we provide to our overseas applicants and those representing them. In the light of this, a new review of our English language requirements is taking place from April to September 2022. So right from last month, the review has already started. However, they are still receiving application or petitions or suggestions of evidences with regards to this. So as it stands now, a panel has been set by NMC UK, and they are going to have a look into this. It continues by saying, we are using feedback from representatives, employers, test providers, and professionals on our register who have direct lived experience of our English language processes, okay, to understand the impact of our current guidance and identify areas where improvement can be made. Over the summer, we will be holding a public consultation on the proposals supported by our external advisory group. So this is a very good news for us. Now, the review is going to highlight or focus on three main areas. The first area being reducing the band score. So NMC UK is going to have a second look at the required band score. As it stands now, you have to have or get an overall band score of 7.0 with at least 6.5 in writing to be able to qualify for the UK process. Okay, so they are going to have a second look. My guess is that probably I know it will be difficult for NMC UK to scrap the Ielts or the OET off. It will be very difficult. So let's be realistic here. I think I'm just proposing or just suggesting. I think probably the least or minimum score will be 6.0 in all parameters. Yeah, I think 6 is fair enough. I think the parameters might be 6. That's just what I'm guessing. So they are going to have a look. So the good news is that definitely there will be a reduction in the required band score. The second option that they are also going to have a look at is gathering evidences, or you having an English proficiency letter, or even recommendation or references from your employer. So if you are trained as an internationally educated nurse or an overseas nurse practicing in your home country, and you happen to have an employer that can reference you that you indeed practice in English, then that should be accepted by NMC UK in your registration. The third one, or the third parameter they are going to have a look at, has to do with has to do with your area of practice. Okay, so that is where you have the references. It has to do with where you schooled. Yes, that's the third one. The third one has to do with where you schooled. So there are people who have had advanced studies, who have postgraduate studies. So probably your degree and your specialities were all taught in the English language medium. Then NMC UK might also consider that take you off those that need to probably sit for any English language test. So one is reducing the bound score, two is having references from your employee or from your employers, and three is you being having your studies, your nursing studies in English. So if you have your diploma, if you have your degree all being taught in English, then there is a possibility of you getting the Ielts waived for you. Yeah, so these are the three parameters that they are going to look at from the April to September 2022. So let's keep our fingers crossed and hope for a very positive feedback. This is something that has been fought for years, trust me, and I think this is the time. Now is the time for it to be reviewed, for NMC UK to have a second look at it. It's worrying, you know, it's worrying. We have people, so those leading the petitions are people from Nigeria, from Ghana, from India, and from the Philippines. We've had people from these backgrounds who have even lived in the UK for quite a number of years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, even up to 10 years. And they are qualified nurses, but due to this Ielts obstacle, they have been compelled to work as senior carers and be doing menial jobs within the healthcare setting, which isn't good for them. It deflates them and it doesn't put your skills, you know, to maximum use. So they are having a good look at a second look at it. Let's keep our fingers crossed and we'll share with you the outcome. Thank you very much for watching, and kindly like, subscribe, and to the channel for more exciting videos. Thank you. Bye bye.